Hey guys, welcome back to the live. We are here with our New Jersey WIN ambassador, Miss Ali Correa, Allison Correa. I don't want to call out your full government name, but we definitely have so much to share with you guys today. For the New Jersey WIN, we have some things that are happening in New Jersey, and we want to make sure that we highlight that. Um, we have Sarah Curcio, who is our New Jersey leader. I'm sitting in for her today. She's getting a lot done. So we want to make sure that we can support her and just run this live stream. You guys are going to be able to join in on these community wins and updates. I believe, Ali, is it every single month, or did we put something on that? Okay. So I'll give it over to
Yeah.
you, Ali. Go ahead, introductions. And yeah, I'm here for the support.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Allegra. Hi, everybody. My name is Ali C. I am the WIN ambassador for the New Jersey chapter of the Women into Networking community. And yeah, so this is going to be something new that we're starting. There's a lot of things going on, events, promotions, just exciting things happening in the WIN community. And we are going to be doing live updates once a month to get everybody up to speed on what's going on and keep it all organized. You guys will be able to review this again if you missed it, so you can always check back at it. So we are going to be doing this the first Thursday of the month at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And feel free to drop some comments down if you have any questions. You can always reach out to myself or Sarah or Allegra with any questions. So with that, these lives that we're going to be doing are going to be recapping the previous month. So since this is the first one, we don't really have like a recap for right now. And then going forward, we're going to be talking about the layout of what is going to be going on for the month, whether that be fundraisers that are happening, events in your area, virtual events that you can attend and join, and things like that. So just a really nice way to be able to keep everybody on the same page, and something that you can review back to for the month to see what's going on in the WIN community. So, first things first, you probably have been seeing all the posts all over our social pages, but again, we want to introduce Clivia and Zainab as the newest ambassadors to the Women into Networking community. I have personally got to meet Zainab in person. I've seen Clivia online, so it's great to have that virtual aspect to this as well, which is why we're here. Zainab, I can tell you firsthand, is fantastic. She's full of energy. Really, really excited to work with her, and she's got some great new fresh ideas to bring to the community. And Clivia, again, I've only met her online, but she is a breath of fresh air. Really excited to have her on. And she also has a lot of really new and exciting ideas to bring to our community and in the clubhouse space too. So really excited to see what these two awesome ladies have going on in the near future. So definitely take a look at what they post and what they are promoting, and make sure you're supporting them in the spaces that they are located on. And we'll provide you updates with what those spaces are here to come in the future.
Can we
Um,
put some hearts and some party hats? Like, what? Zainab, I met in New Jersey for the first time at the
oh
holiday kickoff
yes,
party. And I'm like, she was so, and this is the power, I think, of being able to be connected and involved with community, because you get those opportunities to level up where you have your expertise. And I really love Zainab's energy.
I
So,
do. Yeah.
y'all, and listen, you would not know that your branding speaks volumes to people. I'm going to find this while you're speaking, Ali, but I literally just pulled out Zainab's card, her business card. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because at the holiday kickoff event, Zainab gave us business cards. She was one of our sponsors in the bougie bag, and she had a key attached to her business card. And I never took that cute key off. I think it's a bottle opener too.
It is
But
doubles the bottle opener.
I never took it off, and it was so genius. So Zanep, shout out to you for just showing up the way you did. I'm so happy you joined us. And then also Clivia. Clivia is another, these are examples of powerful leaders already. And I believe that before anyone comes into the WIN community to be a leader, they're already leading in some way, shape, or form. And Clivia, she was introduced to the community by Miss Karan. Karan is such a heavy supporter of the WIN community, and she brought her in and had her introduce her to everyone, especially at the conference. Clivia her first time meeting us in person was at our first annual conference. I was like, what? So I'm really excited because she now gets to join us in less than, I think it was 6 months. She went from meeting us in person for the first time to now being a leader in South Florida. And she's not just any leader, like she has been rocking and rolling since day one, hitting the ground running. So I'm really excited about that. I want to congratulate them as well for that. Y'all, please drop some party hats and hearts for them, because we know what it means to really show up for yourself, and then to be in a position of leadership in this community is not easy. So I appreciate you guys if you just shout them out. All right, back to you, Allie.
That's awesome. Thank you. You know, for a quick second, I forgot that you had met Zaynep already at the New Jersey meetup. She sponsored our last event too, and she had the cutest. You missed out on the tumblers. She gave us these tumblers, the crystal iridescent tumblers. Oh my goodness, they're so adorable.
Can I get
Super
one?
cute.
Can I buy one?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if we can send you one. We might have like one extra. We'll see. We'll work something out for you. I'm sure she'll work something out. um, all right, so next thing, everybody, we have two amazing fundraisers that are going to be going on. Actually, one of them is happening right now. You've probably seen us post about the Double Good Popcorn fundraiser. These fundraisers are real quick blitz fundraisers. They're only for a couple of days. So don't delay on getting your donation into the Double Good Popcorn. Double Good Popcorn fundraiser online. It's fully online. It gives us a really great opportunity to be able to take in these donations in a super easy way. We're able to then take the proceeds that we get and allocate the funds towards our different programs and the things that we have going on in the WIN community. So, Allegra, do you want to tell us a little bit about the different types of programs that our fundraisers that we do throughout the year fund?
Absolutely. We have programs and projects. So a lot of times with nonprofit work, people don't understand that behind the work there is money required, right? Like you have to have the funds in order to put these events on. When we do our in-person meetups, when we have activities for our WIN members, when we're spending time online and we're curating spaces, all of those, all those systems and things that we put in place, they require money. So what we do is we use our donors, we use our memberships, we also, do our fundraisers, which is a true added value, because now we have two fundraisers happening right now. And the goal is to have fundraisers throughout the year ongoing to make sure that we can sustain the funding so that we can do programs such as our mentorship program. We have plenty of mentors right now that are actively involved in supporting our internship program, our WINterns, right? Because those are two programs that pretty much go hand in hand. And it's so essential because from the beginning, we noticed that our interns were in need of a place to learn. And they were coming from colleges that gave them opportunity with other employers, but those employers were not giving them the education and the actual portfolios, right? And so what we found is that when we provide our interns with mentors, portfolios that are digital that they can give to their new employers out the gate, we found that it was very successful. So for over a year now, we've been operating these programs and we want to keep growing them. In order to grow them, we have to have funding. So that's part of what we do with that. And then if any of our members want to be a mentor, want to be, any of our programs, such as leadership, such as the ambassador program, any of the programs that we have are, we can equip them with the things that they need in order to, be successful in that program, whether it is being able to have funding for them to run their meetups, being able to have the supplies, right, and things to be able to conduct the work that needs to be done, whether it's being out there in the streets, right? Like we have a lot of word of mouth that needs to happen. So, a lot of the funding that we use goes directly into the programs, and the projects are just a whole nother beast, y'all, because we have several projects that we've already launched, from Healthy Horizons to Pathways to Prosperity. The Healthy Horizons is something that we did not know was going to be as big as it was. We found out that women are actually underserved and undervalued in the health system. We knew that, and we knew that we had to advocate for ourselves. But once we started partnering in our projects with American Heart Association, with the Alzheimer's Association, all these different organizations that taught us that women are definitely at the forefront of caregiving, but we're not listened to, we're not supported as much. And so those needs go, they just go overlooked. And so what we've done is we've actually created these projects to create awareness. We're bringing, health clinics to the programs, to the projects. We're bringing organizations that are providing complimentary services for our WIN members and supporters, like free health screenings and checks, and being able to provide workshops and understanding how your emotions work, right, as a woman, and how that even affects your health. We found that out in our project last year, that our emotions affect the way our heart operates. That does not happen with men. And so in order for us to be able to provide what my mother would call like this all-in-one service for women entrepreneurs with our projects, those are just two projects. Healthy Horizons and then Pathways to Prosperity is for financial literacy. Our women have been in the workforce for only 50 years. We are now at the forefront of launching our businesses. We have to know how to manage our money. So we've had lots of, just resources put into those projects, and we want to continue to grow that. So just in a nutshell, that's everything that with the programs and projects. There's a lot more, but I cannot take up too much time because Ali has so much to share. So if you guys want to know more about that, I'll be dropping the link in the chat for you guys to look at later. Back to you, Ali.
Yeah, thank you so much, Allegra, for laying that all out so amazingly. And these programs and projects are so necessary and useful, not just to the community, but to like the broader spectrum of education, and just the awareness of these things that are going on anyway. And then that in turn brings folks and ladies to this community too, so that they can access those resources. I just want to mention as well another thing that these fundraisers help to fund are our in-person events too. So I know a lot of you have been to a lot of the New Jersey events. There's been a lot of Atlanta events. I mean, there's been events all over the country in our different chapters. And these funds help us to be able to bring these events to you. When it comes to venues, to food, to sponsoring, different caterers throughout. So definitely these funds go right back to you as well, directly with the in-person meetings and into these amazing projects and programs that we have for you as well. So, and like Allegra said, if you have any questions on everything that we have in that space, check out the link in the comments that will be posted here shortly. So the next update that we have for you all, and the next actually fundraiser that we have, so we have the Double Good Popcorn, which is going on right now. That's live until the 5th. So a very short, real quick blitz promotion. There are different chapters set up for this Double Good Popcorn fundraiser. So we ask respectively, if you do donate, please donate to the chapter that you are affiliated with.
Atlanta. I'm just playing. New Jersey. I'm not going to do y'all like that.
And if you happen to not be affiliated with any chapter because maybe you're in like Indiana or something, go to New Jersey. But we like to have these friendly competitions amongst each other, because really at the end of the day, it's a friendly competition that just helps drive the funds to do the programs and the projects and the things that we bring back to you anyway. Double Good Popcorn, there's a lot of different flavors. There's also an option to donate your popcorn to an education worker. So if popcorn doesn't happen to be your thing, you can absolutely donate your popcorn to an education worker, and that still counts for the fundraising for us and Double Good as well. The next fundraiser that we have going on is the W.I.N fundraiser with Lori, which is going to be really exciting. And who doesn't love wine, right? I don't think we've ever had like a wine fundraiser before, so I'm really excited about that because wine is my thing. So, Allegra, can you tell us a little bit about the One Hope Wine fundraiser that we have going on, when that is live for, until, and all of the good details on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I would have been more intentional. I could have grabbed one of the bottles. We are actually doing a giveaway for one of the bottles they sent us, because One Hope Wine is a company that I was just telling Ali, I was impressed that they were started by three young women in college, and they, had a dream to really create this wine. They started the wines themselves, but then they started to meet people as they showed up And Robert Mondavi was one of those individuals. Well, I'm sorry, Robert Mondavi Jr. Let's be clear, okay? So they met him, and he liked the wine, and he actually said, from, if you guys listened to the Wednesday Wine and Win last night, Lori explained this so well, and I love hearing the story because it shows when you show up that the people who need you will find you. And they were at an event talking about their wines. He loved their story. He loved what they were about. But he said their wines just weren't quite there yet. So he decided to work with them on the brand. He's still working with them to this day, from what we understand. And these women are still actively hands on in this company. This is years later, y'all. And the story is on the website. I'm going to post it as well in the chat for you guys in the comments. But every time you guys buy a bottle of wine, 10% is donated to a charity, because all of their wines are only charitable causes. So they decided that if they were going to sell wine, that they were going to do it only for charitable causes. And so you can't buy the wines in the store. You can't, go to your favorite bar and be like, hey, can I get the main character energy rosé? Like, you can't get that. You have to actually go on the website. You can become a rep. You can actually buy the wine yourself just with the wine club. You can get it without the wine club. So I learned a lot from last night's live. I would encourage anyone to go watch it. It'll be reshared today. But I also will say that I'll drop this link because we have a virtual wine tasting on April 12th. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but we will have you guys come on and do the tasting with us. So I do want you guys to get your bottles, because Lori will be guiding us through a actual wine tasting with the bottles of wine that we buy. How many times do you get that? So this is really exciting for us, and we really want to keep this relationship going for the rest of the year, hopefully. So if you guys really like these fundraisers, let us know, because we'll keep bringing them back. Great. So I hope that helped explain it.
Yeah, that was a lot of great information. And I think the virtual wine tasting guided by Lori is going to be really exciting because you don't got to go anywhere. Like, you don't got to pay a venue fee or like a whatever fee to go to. It's in your home, but guided by Lori. That'll be real fun to do virtually. So I'm excited for that. That actually brings us to our next section, which are the events that are happening or coming up in the next month for you. So like Allegra just mentioned, we have the virtual wine tasting on April 12th. We will drop a link in the comments for where you can purchase your wine so that you can participate in that. We also have coming in May for New Jersey, we have our Mompreneur Mother's Day meetup scheduled. We have 6 tickets left. Ladies, this has been probably the quickest almost sellout of tickets that we've ever had for these events. They're amazing. They're powerful events. We have gotten so many ladies together to network, exchange business cards, schedule next meetings. I mean, it is just like the most powerful energy that we've had at these meetings. And if you haven't been able to go yet, you're missing out. So let's sell out this event. We only have 6 tickets left, like I said. And once those tickets get sold out, we unfortunately won't be able to take any more. And you'll just have to make the next one, which isn't until October. So make sure you get those tickets if you would like to come hang out with us at this event. For New Jersey specifically, I am looking for 2 more local sponsors for our event and our bougie bags for sampling products to these bougie bags. So if you are interested, I'm going through some discovery calls with some ladies. So if you would like to sponsor this event or future events, please reach out to me so we can set up a call to discuss, your product and service that you have and see if we can get you into these bags and into this community. And if you're watching this, you're, for the most part, I would hope and assume you're already here and already supporting and encouraging others. So let's get you visible. Let's get you out there. So that's what we have going on for New Jersey. As far as the next event that we have, as far as clubhouse rooms, we still have the morning cup of inspiration going on. That's Allegra's room at, if I'm not mistaken, Allegra, 6 o'clock in the morning still, 6 a.m. Every Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. My room, Mompreneur Motivation, is every other Friday. This Friday is one of them, so we can mark our calendars. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Sarah has her room, Magnificent Marketing and Organic Social Media. I probably should have wrote down what time she has, but hers in every other room, a bi-weekly room as well, on Mondays and Tuesdays, if I'm not mistaken. I have to get the info on that, but I'll drop it in the comments as well. And Allegra, do we have any other events that are going on in the community for the month? Any new events for Atlanta going on, happening right now?
Of course. You know, Atlanta, our cities are so powerful that like having these challenges against each other is so much fun. So I'm like, dang, like you already got y'all next event in October? Already ready to go? I feel like I'm behind. Okay, so anyway, Atlanta does have a garden party coming up. So just shout out to Jersey for everything that you guys have happening, because I'm really motivated by you guys. I think that's what keeps me on my toes. And also shout out to you, Ali, because this is definitely the best, I think, response we've gotten early for our meetups. And I think that, for those of you who are used to waiting the last minute, this is a call to action to just get your tickets earlier, because you don't want to miss out. We had people that missed out on the last one, and that's why they got their tickets early to this one. So you do get that sometimes where it will roll over. And so I love that, you guys are almost filled up. 6 tickets left. Y'all better grab them. Atlanta's garden party is going to be Seed to Success. It's basically talking about taking your ideas, taking your food, starting at the seed level and growing it to success. What does that look like? So we brought in 3 key speakers for a fireside chat. We wanted them to have a opportunity to meet with, people who wanted to talk about wellness and growth and mindset. And we wanted to also create a networking opportunity. So we have this full thing happening at a private residence, which is a beautiful, beautiful residence. And it has a beautiful, full-fledged backyard, very, very scenic. And we're just setting it up so that we bring in our sponsors. Shout out to Be Honest. Shout out to the Poison Bar. Shout out to Lashana West, Mrs. Ernest Cummings, Secret Miracle. Shout out to everyone, because we had so many people just kind of come through. And the same with, all of our cities, in New Jersey coming through the way that you do, the same way in Atlanta. We're always looking for more sponsors. We're always looking for support, because we know that not only do our sponsors get to get in our bougie boxes, and y'all, we have bougie boxes. Ali, can I show you the bougie box? Because I want to give y'all a little okay. So but listen, so I'm going to bring the box over so you guys can see. But we actually, in New Jersey, tell me if you guys want these. But these are the bougie boxes.
Ooh.
And they come flat, but then,
That's so cute.
So we have that color. We have, well, this one already has stuff in it, so.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So that color.
I love it.
And then we have this color. So y'all can tell me, listen, I'm going to keep all 3 colors, okay? Because they all look beautiful to me. But this is what they look like. This is a lot bigger, but we're going to be doing garden bougie boxes, basically to represent putting in, grow seeds. So we have like purple peas and collards and different, or turnip greens, something like that, but different types of seeds. And the Poison Bar owner, Nikki Tate, who is also one of our WIN members and speakers, she's coming in to do a demonstration. So she actually told us to collect these, and we're going to be using these to grow our plants. So it's just very, it's just very organic, right? Like, say you don't have a lot of money and you're just like, oh, I want to start a garden. I want to start feeding myself with real food that I can grow from soil. Or if you're doing hydroponics, whatever. But we're going to learn the natural way to grow from a seed using things that are probably already in your home. And then we're going to talk about taking your ideas and growing them just the same way we do with everything else in nature. So that's what the garden party is about. We still have a few tickets left as well. Shout out to Miss Bernice because she brought about, I want to say, 12 people to the event
Wow.
by herself. So it's always good to have people that know people that know people. But that's what we have going on in Atlanta, and I just can't wait to come back to Jersey because y'all always popping as well. But now I got to get on my next event. But that's what we have going on.
Well, you know, we can't wait to see you and have you. Oh, I'm trying to post some links down here. Don't mind me. We know we can't wait to out. So yeah, we'll schedule the next one for you to get down here for sure. And that garden party idea with the seeds and everything is such a good idea because I feel like it's in our nature to just overthink things, and you feel like you have to like have all of the things and all of the tools and all of the whatever to get a new project started. But like if nature and birds could drop seeds all over the place and it grows, you can too. But like if you've got a bucket and some dirt, like go scoop some dirt from somewhere and put a seed in it. Don't touch it, it'll grow, I promise. I used to kill everything. The less I left it alone, the better my plants grew. So don't touch it. But what a great idea to bring, like you said, sustainable food and sustainable living in such an easy way to folks around that maybe think that they don't have the room or the space or they're just not able to, or maybe they don't have a green thumb. It's just a great way to get that concept out there, and the know-how. So awesome with that. And then what date was that, or is that, Allegra?
It's next weekend, April 12th.
Next
So
weekend. Awesome.
listen, if y'all didn't, if you're in Atlanta or you have friends in Atlanta and you really think that they need to be a part of this, just like reach out today because I'm literally like telling people in the back end that's calling me, oh, I'm coming. I'm like, I have no control over this thing.
That's so
So
exciting.
yeah, I can't wait. So lots of pictures will be shared, y'all. And the same for New Jersey. I can't wait for you guys to have your event as well. What date is your next one?
It's going to be May 9th.
May 9th. Okay. So we're right around the corner.
It's so close. It's like right there. And then anyway, so we're gonna wrap this up, and every time we do these virtual lives, for the month, we are going to, like I said, recap the month previously and let you know like what the final numbers on our fundraisers were, how our events went. Like Allegra said, we're gonna post pictures and tag you all in those albums that we're making as well. So and then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to discuss goals for the community and for you all as well. So if you have anything that you like maybe have an idea on, let us know like in the comments or message us some maybe like an idea of maybe something that we could add.
Did she cut out? Okay, listen, I don't know if it's just me. Is it me or is it her? Y'all let me know in the comments. Lost. Okay, it was Allie. All right. So she'll come back. She was just wrapping it up. But thank y'all for joining this. This is a great first live for New Jersey. I think that if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to put it in the chat. Sounds like New Jersey has their store up already for the Pop and Win fundraiser. You guys started climbing the ladder on us. So I just want to let y'all know that I'm hating a little bit. But if you guys want to keep supporting New Jersey and the fundraiser for Pop and Win, I'm not going to hate on it. Go ahead and click that link right there that Ali put in there and make sure you help them continue to climb the ladder. They're trying to win, but you know, Atlanta is right behind. We at the top right now. So, but I love the store name. So you guys make sure you go donate there and get your popcorn. You only have like 2 days, not even. Oh, Ali,
Oh, hey.
I was hating on your store.
I heard you talking about
No, I'm
Atlanta's
playing.
number one.
No, I told them they can donate and, you know what I'm saying, like get their popcorn because I saw you put the links in the chat for them. for the New Jersey store before we got off, but I'll pass it back to you now.
Yeah, definitely. So the link that I posted is specifically for New Jersey store. And like I said before, respectfully, guys, if you're from New Jersey, if you're from Atlanta, go to Atlanta's page. Just from the competition. And then like I said, if you don't have a home, go to New Jersey. Anyway. And Allegra will post down in the comments as well the other links to the things that we mentioned before, like the garden party, the virtual wine tasting on the 12th, and I'll be posting the New Jersey event link as well for you to go get tickets for. So anyway, last thing before we get going, our goals for the community and for ourselves. So real easy goal for us this time around, since this is the first one that we're doing. Like I mentioned before, if you don't have like a home or a chapter that you're a part of, but you are within this community, reach out to us so we can get something in the future set up for where you are, like different states and everything. We are actively looking for new leaders in different states so we can develop different chapters. And if you are a part of the Women into Networking community and you are a part of a specific chapter, whether it be Atlanta, New Jersey, Houston, or Florida, please make sure that you are at least subscribed as a basic member in this community. I'll post a link for that as well. There are other tiers that might fit you better that you can absolutely browse as well. And each tier of subscribed membership comes with different perks and access that you have to the community as well. So please pick what is best fit for you. But we do ask that if you are in this Facebook group to please be subscribed as at least a basic member to start with, just so that you have access to the programs and the things and the rooms and the that we have going on for you. And we'll be going through the list and making sure that we are all up to date on those as well. And as far as goals for the month, that's all I have for right now, aside from everything that we mentioned earlier. Really, really busy month in April. In the future, these updates probably won't be this long. We've just got like a real lot of stuff going on. And of course, this is the first one. So we want to get everybody acclimated to this being the way that we're going to be doing updates and things going forward. Again, once a month, the first Thursday of the month at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Allegra, do you have any goals for the community this month that we can recap next month?
Any goals? Well, number one, I just want to reiterate what you said. Membership is so important. And membership, I want to explain, is not being in the Facebook groups. Membership is when you go to the website, you join WIN, and the floor level is $0. You don't have to pay anything. It gives you entry and access into our community spaces. It allows us to see where you are in your business, and it also gives you opportunity to get into like our bougie bags and to become more active. Now, once you climb up that ladder, which we get a lot of people are very ambitious, like the elite stage and going up, that's when you can actually join and become a leader. That's when you can do more work in the community that is going to not only empower you and boost your business success, but it also will allow us as the WIN community to grow, because our community is we're just massive. I was just talking to Sarah yesterday, and I said, Sarah, do you understand that we are in 5 countries? Like she was like, it's going to take a while to get us global. I'm like, no, we are global. So we have to honor the fact that we are a growing community and people need us. And the more that we get you guys into the membership so that we can curate space for you, we can really position you and give you the things that you need, the resources, and get that feedback so that we can grow together. Ali, you've been an amazing resource. I was just thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, I couldn't even imagine what New Jersey would look like without, the added feature of Ali popping in and just hitting the ground running with Sarah, because Sarah is like, y'all know she's a beast. Everybody can't keep up with Sarah. And I think it's amazing how you just came in, and congratulations on this event. This was your event. You curated it, you put in the work, and it was the most successful event we've had in New Jersey all year. So pat yourself on the back, sis, and thank you so much for doing this for New Jersey. Oh, that's so cute. For doing this for New Jersey, because at the end of the day, this is what we need. I love it. Did I get one too? Oh, I don't get a hurt? Bruh, I need to fix my fingers. Okay, there you go. I'm done. I'm fulfilled. Goodbye.
That was so adorable. Oh my God. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so, so much for those kind words, Allegra. They really mean so much. And Sarah and I work together as like such a great team. We bounce off of each other so well. Um, and I mean, New Jersey wouldn't be what it is without her to get it all started in the first place. And if she wasn't the leader, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't even be here to begin with, because Sarah's the one who I got to meet and got me involved and brought me in. So, but we work together so, so well. So thank you for that. And that's what we want for all of you too. We want to be, we want to pair you up with, people that you can just go into this and just really, really get like crush this environment, and have these networking events and bring women together and empower and support everybody in their business where they're at. That's what this is for. So make sure you are also continue to post in the Facebook group. Let us know what you got going on as well, so we can come support you too, and be in the spaces that you are in. So with that, I don't have anything else. Allegra, do you have anything else? All right, awesome. Well, thank you everybody so much for being here. Check out the comments here in the next few minutes to view all of the links that we're going to be posting down there for you. You can come back to this video and check out those links as well. This will be up all month. And we will see you next month, first Thursday. Probably should look at the date to see what it was. But the first Thursday next month at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard for a recap of what we talked about today and new goals for the next month. So thank you all.
Bye.